All right, y'all. Welcome to the club. Real quick recap. Last 2 weeks, Virgil Ortiz Jr. He got dropped twice in a fight with Borchak and still won. Keep this short and sweet. Now that definitely I would accept it a draw. He was dominant for most of the fight, but those two knockdowns got to account for something. Definitely would accept it a draw. Either give him the rematch or step up and fight Bud Crawford. Do not run from Bud Crawford. There's a belt right there from you. It's okay to have a loss. It's the problem. Fighters scared to take a loss nowadays, and that's why most of these fights we won aren't happening. Step up, Virgil, and tighten up that defense, too. Shakur met with Turki Al Sheikh. What are we reading from this? I was thinking William Zepeda, but now I'm hearing my beloved Joe Cordina, 17-1-0, ranked 13 in the WBC. Meaning, if Shakur takes that fight, he's skipping a whole bunch of more qualified fighters, which I don't like, especially coming off of the last fight. I really wanted you to fight Tank. I would have took Zepeda, but we're going to see what he does. Nothing has been set in stone yet. It's all allegedly. Shakur, take them fights, man, or rematch De Los Santos and prove to the world who you are. That might be your best move. Brian Norman Jr., he got elevated to full champ at 147. Teofimo Lopez was screaming his name. I really don't feel like that's a fight he needs to take. Teo doesn't need to take. He mess around, get himself hurt, moving up in that weight. I like Boots Ennis or Conor Benn. Maybe a Stanionis. Mario Barrios, I think, has a belt. Could fight him, unify, and then see Boots at the sometime next year. I like that. But Brian Norman Jr., you're on the right track, right trajectory. Just stay focused. What should Devin Haney do? I'm going to tell you what he shouldn't have did. Went to that park and threw that bow and arrow straight again. Now, that's how Ryan chipped you. You keep tucking that right arm back. So that leaves that left hook open to clean you. I was going to discuss who you should fight, but now I'm not even going to engage in that because essentially it's pointless. You got to go get your life together. Let's see. We had Christian Mabili. He fought Sergey Darchenko. He did win. Darchenko hurt his arm, his bicep, I think, tore a bicep. So he fought with one arm for most of the fight. Mabili is not ready for Canelo. Let's stop with all of that talk. He's definitely not ready for Canelo. Maybe him and Munguia. Him and Munguia. If Caleb Plant wins, the winner can fight that person. The winner of that can maybe get a Canelo. I like that. But he's definitely not ready for Canelo. Now, Arslanbek Mahmoud used to talk about he was the most feared man in boxing. Stop it. This man got washed, showed no skill set, no defense. He just thought he was going to throw some clobbering swings and connect. He cannot beat any fighter with any type of skill. Only person he should probably see is maybe a Wilder or something of that nature. But besides that, he's done. They've been talking. Oh, Abdullah Mason did fight, another wash. Bottom line, step up the competition, Abdullah. These dudes you're fighting, they're not on your level. You look good, but you're not getting the notoriety you deserve because of the level of the competition. Make us believers. Step up. Fight them people we need to fight. You know who we talking about. But I like your work. You're showing no flaws. But then again, is it the competition? Let's see something. The people want to talk about Rats, YSL Woody. All I'm going to say is if you choose to join in the criminal activity or the legal operations, then you have to be willing to accept the consequences. Ratting is a cop-out. It shows your lack of integrity. You can't be trusted. And don't engage in the legal activity if you're not willing to deal with the consequences. Now, back in the day, those consequences might have you a thing of the past or a person of the past. The world has changed, and I don't know if they're allowing rats, or maybe it's just early in the situation. But time always tells the best story. Bottom line, if you engage in a situation, be willing to accept the consequences. Otherwise, stay in the house. Cyber attacks. I know you notice accounts, phones, data, social securities, things are getting leaked and hacked. You want to protect yourselves the best way you can. The only issue is it coming from the cybersecurity? The world may never know, things that make you wonder. All I'm going to say is be prepared to live in nature, survival of the fittest, without all of the technology. Canned food, learn how to cook, hunt, because the world is going in a direction, and preparation is the only way for your best chance of survival. That was a real quick recap. Welcome to the club.